And we in there. What it is, what it do. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. How we living out there, good people? What it do? What it do, though? Academy. Salute. Peace to you. Come on in, class. Come on in, class. We got another SCP. It's up in the hell. Y'all know me? Aquatic phenomenon. So we're going to go diving into the deep depths of the ocean for the phenomenons in the water. So welcome to Academy 7. I am your host, 7. Nice to meet you. If you are the new, like, share, and subscribe button. Shout the law. Hello. Hello. How y'all living out there? Come on in. I know y'all with us. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all get a seat in the back and go sit in the back. You know what I'm saying? We need no interruptions from y'all. You just sit in the back. Please. Thank you. Okay, mates. Come on in, man. Y'all, you know who we dealing with. Shadow Law. You know what I mean? We going against the algorithm because they trying to go against. We ain't did nothing. We ain't did nothing. Don't worry about it. We ain't did nothing offensive. You know what I mean? We are sticking to the protocols and we is by the guidelines. So we ain't did nothing for Shadow Laws to be trying to slide on our block. But for some reason, they on our block. So we salute them when they come through. You feel me? We tell them, go sit there in the back. You feel me? And then we get right back on the attack because that's just what it is. We do have some numerology today, though. Hey, man, what y'all feel about that Lego joint, man? You know what I mean? Man, hey, listen, bro. That was hilarious. I actually needed that. It was really uplifting for me. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That boy, when he lost the janitor lost his hand, boy. What the fool? You know what I mean? I'm like, boy, stop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That, yeah. Definitely put a smile on my face. I like that one. I hope y'all enjoyed that one too, man. Because I really, I kept seeing it. It's like, do I wanna? Do they wanna? Are they? Well, hell, let's go for it. You know what I mean? So, we went for it. And I actually enjoyed it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of glad I did that. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the creators of that material. Because that was that was definitely busting in that thing, too. You know what I mean? But what we have for today, the is numerology. Is the number 9. So we have boats. Okay, so let's just say boat. Okay, we got boats. The ghostly, aquatic phenomena, ghostly. Okay, so let's say like the ghost ship from the what's it, Pirates of the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that junk with Johnny Depp. Yeah, that junk, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I think something like that. I don't know if it's gonna be the ghost ship from Mario though. You feel me? But we gonna find out exactly what's in the water this go round. I'm sure we're gonna find ourselves in the water again. And this one's a keter, or keter, as they like to put it. You know what I'm saying? And we are back with the Volgun. I know it's been a good minute since we swung the block on the Volgun, but we is back with the Volgun. And again, salute to the Volgun. You know what I mean? So for those that have not subscribe to their channel, you know what I'm saying, I implore you, know what I'm saying, that you go and subscribe to their channel, get them, you know what I'm saying, show them some love. I do appreciate them doing the good work that they're doing, putting out the information so we can go through the files, so we can put it out to the people in a different perspective. So yeah, that goes across the board. Y'all help me, I helped you, we help each other, and we gonna keep it moving like that though. You know what I'm talking about? So now, moving on with that numerology though. Let's see what we got here. Double sided, so bear with me. Alright. We got positive. So anybody born on the 9th, or your on your birthday, it adds up to be the 9th. So that would be like the 27th. You know what I mean? And the 7th, the 18th. You know what I mean? That equals up to be a 9, right? So your positives or your life path is 9, or you just resonate with the number 9, or you just see a lot of 9s a lot. Okay. So I guess that'd be along the lines of the angel numbers or gematria, if you're into such a thing. I haven't really got into the gematria part. I've seen it in action, but I haven't really done it myself. It seems interesting though. But the positives are generous, bold, competitive, strong, resourceful, strong-willed, and honest. If you resonate with the 9 and you have those attributes, keep those because it'll carry you a long freaking way. Trust me on that one. Negative, impulsive, hasty, ill-tempered, argumentative, over-emotional, heartless, resentful, selfish, and cynical. Now, some of these negatives, they definitely have their ups and downs. Like, controlling your impulse is definitely important. Definitely important because it gets people in trouble. I'm even guilty of such things in like teenage years. Really hot-head, ill-tempered too as well. Hasty, because I resonate with the number 9. So yeah, and I've never really been the selfish type though. You know what I mean? That's not me. I rather give. I don't really deal with people. I don't to be honest with you, I don't really like people like that because it's so the impulses of another person. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing against the people, nothing against people. But these days the things that have captivated the mind, it has taken, let's just say, respect. For, you know what I'm saying, lack of better terms, you know what I'm saying, it's taking respect out of people's minds, you know what I'm saying, and being courteous and considerate. You know what I mean? I can really, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like I have to deal with people from a distance before I can just let you in these days, because my other attributes that I have, just yeah. So you know what I'm saying. It's just a little bit about me, just so you know what I'm saying. I'm just like I'm not trying to hide anything from y'all. Like, if that's you and it's not me, yeah. Like, so I've fallen into the negative category on my numbers on plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? And getting into this numerology has actually helped me to analyze myself to when I catch myself in that act, which is another thing about your mental, is like you're not even checking yourself. People don't even check themselves and get pissed off at others when we have to check you. You should have checked yourself before you left the house. Leaving it up to me to have to check you because you're kind of going into my lane and you need to back it up a little bit, right? Everybody has their own little bubble. You know what I'm talking about? So you find yourself in these situations. So I kind of gotta deal with people from a distance. And then the way I come, of course, you know, we just getting started in Shadow Law, already running them up and trying to, you know what I'm saying, messing with us and stuff. But anyways, we're moving on to the occupations. You could be a cop or in the military, a firefighter, you know what I'm saying, politician, an artist, surgeon, an occultist, a judge, a pro athlete, entrepreneur, a ballistics expert, TV or radio personality. Okay, we have some health here, and for those that are new, this may be your first time. For those that, you know what I'm saying, the academates, of course, you know, we're gonna run through these numbers so many times until y'all just got it. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about for you. You know what I'm saying? Repetition, to be able to remember these things, so when you're out and about, you can't just always pull up a cue card. You feel me? But we got, for the health, we got prone to accidents, and this is cuts and burns. Now burns is for those that resonate with the number 18. You know what I mean? But it can still go for the 9 as well. Guns and explosives. So be careful if you are in a job or your hobbies are handling such devices that could cause these physical injuries to oneself or others. The tarot, if you're into tarot, this would represent, the 9 would represent the hermit card, which is strength and maturity, and it's the discretion of wisdom. Okay, and we got some couple tidbits here. Rulership over slaughterhouses, battlefields, fire and police stations, armories, and munition plants. All right, and shout out to Lloyd Strayhorn, the author of the numerology book, which I pulled this information from. So if you were interested in that would be Lloyd Strayhorn, numerology. I think that's the first book he has. I think he has a three book series for the basics to build yourself up in. Okay, so now that's the numerology. You know what I mean? So academics, I hope you got what you need, and without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Yes, sir. bustin'. There you go, Volgun. Dr. Miller.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller.
Peace.
And the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-7200. Object Class: Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Mobile Task Force Theta-5 Bigger Boat is to be dispatched to investigate any disappearances of registered merchant ships and to propose cover stories as appropriate. Any emitted radio signals are to be suppressed using standard procedures. Update 2022-0704. Project Convenient Flag has been implemented and is demonstrating promising results. Reclassification to Euclid and updates to containment procedures are pending final review by the Containment Committee. See Addendum 7200-3. Description: SCP-7200 is an anomalous phenomenon causing the disappearances of non-military ships in international waters. When a vessel is affected by SCP-7200, it unexpectedly changes heading and increases speed, occasionally dumping cargo to do so. All attempts to hail or remotely operate the vessel have failed. Typically, shortwave radio transmissions are also found originating from the ship, containing a vocalization described by listeners as an unpleasant shrieking sound. Memetic analysis does not find the audio signal to be anomalous, but notes that there may be possible cognitohazardous properties which are not preserved over radio. Several hours into the event, the ship's transponder turns off. Past this point, no vessel has been detectable through any known means and is effectively unrecoverable. In the first year since the anomaly's emergence in April 2016, the likelihood of an SCP-7200 event affecting a vessel was approximately 0.006% per year. Since then, the probability has been steadily increasing, measured most recently at 0.072% per year in December 2021. I'd like to briefly draw your attention to the screen. These are SCP-7200 occurrences during 2016, SCP-7200 occurrences during 2021, and finally, SCP-7200 occurrences projected for 2026. Addendum 7200-1. Containment Attempts. Codenames.
Okay, well, the first question would be this. What are these containers, what are these ships carrying? For one. That's going to answer a lot of questions. What are the ships carrying? And two, the answer is simple. Regardless of what they're carrying, the answer is simple. I'll give you my answer in a minute.
Side-eye. Failure. Summary. Place sensors aboard 20,000 merchant vessels to continually report anomalous activity and attempt to determine the cause of SCP-7200. Result: sensor data from lost ships is inconclusive. Following the loss of the vessel, sensors cease to report further information. Codename: Event Horizon. Failure. Summary. Recruit and train E-Class personnel aboard 100 merchant vessels, with equipment for navigating a number of different anomalous environments. Result: 18 ships with personnel are lost in SCP-7200 events, yielding no new information. Operation is aborted. Codename: Escort Mission. Failure. Summary. Ships from the Foundation Navy, disguised as various nations' militaries, escort high-value container ships with orders to intervene during an SCP-7200 event. Result: 2 incidents occur wherein a container ship is subject to an SCP-7200 event while in the presence of the Foundation Navy. Number 1. The compromised ship suddenly makes a sharp turn in front of the Navy vessel. The vessel manages to avoid a collision, but numerous shipping containers fall and land on the Navy vessel, damaging it. The vessel is unable to sustain a chase and the container ship escapes. 2. 2 Navy vessels are straddling both sides of the container ship, which then undergoes the SCP-7200 event. Foundation vessels give chase for 2 hours. The vessels then adopt a strategy of attempting to damage the compromised ship's navigational and propulsion capabilities with limited success. After 11 further hours of continued pursuit, the ship escapes despite serious hull damage. Codename: Trojan Seahorse. Failure. Summary: 50 unmanned merchant vessels are purchased, loaded with conventional explosives and limited paranormal weaponry, and deployed across the ocean. Ship computers are programmed to detect an SCP-7200 event and attempt to locate and destroy any anomalous objects present. Result: one such prepared vessel undergoes an SCP-7200 event. It then immediately fires all its weapons directly overhead, causing severe damage and resulting in the ship capsizing. Rescue teams are unable to prevent the vessel from sinking. Remaining vessels are quickly recalled. Codename: Sea Nuke. Denied. Vetoed by Overwatch Command. Codename: Convenient Flag. Ongoing. Summary: see below. Result: loss of commercial vessels has been steadily declining over the implementation period. Addendum 7200 2. Project Convenient Flag. The Foundation External Affairs and Intelligence Agency, after negotiating with the Panama Maritime Authority, established a special SCP-F designation for a class of merchant ships registered in Panama. This class is available for containment use only, and have relaxed requirements for vessel size, shape, and build quality. As part of SCP-7200 containment operations, the Foundation has established 4 facilities in Panama: 1 registration depot, 1 hatchery, 2 farms, with a combined approximate area of 150,000 meters squared. The fish production facilities are capable of raising tens of millions of oceanic fish annually. Within the registration depot, Foundation maritime inspectors oversee the registration of SCP-F class merchant vessels. Due to the specific nature of this class, many steps in the registration of conventional merchant ships do not apply. For instance, ships have no requirement for safety or construction certificates due to their small size. As SCP-F class vessels lack equipment for radio transmissions, signal suppression is unnecessary during SCP-7200 events. At maturity, fish are transported from farm facilities into the registration depot. In accordance with international maritime law, a Panamanian flag and the respective ship registration number are applied onto each fish. Upon confirming the vessel's seaworthiness, the acting maritime inspector clears the fish for release into the open ocean. Addendum 7200 3. Current situation: SCP-7200 events have continued to increase in frequency. However, due to the implementation of Project Convenient Flag, more than 99.98% of merchant vessels in international waters are SCP-F class, which has reduced the disappearance of civilian ships to less than 0.3 vessels per year. Okay, I think that does it today. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed.
Hold on, Dr. Miller, run it back.
Facilities are capable of raising tens of millions of oceanic fish annually. Class of merchant ships registered in Panama. This class is available for containment use only, and have relaxed requirements for vessel size, shape, and build quality. As part of SCP-7200 containment operations, the Foundation has established 4 facilities in Panama: 1 registration depot, 1 hatchery, 2 farms, with a combined approximate area of 150,000 meters squared. The fish production facilities are capable of raising tens of millions of oceanic fish annually. Within the registration depot, Foundation maritime inspectors oversee the registration of SCP-F class merchant vessels. Due to the specific nature of this class, many steps in the registration of conventional merchant ships do not apply. For instance, ships have no requirement for safety or construction certificates due to their small size. As SCP-F class vessels lack equipment for radio transmissions, Signal suppression is unnecessary during SCP-7200 events. At maturity, fish are transported from farm facilities into the registration depot. In accordance with international maritime law, a Panamanian flag and the respective ship registration number are applied onto each fish. Upon confirming the vessel's seaworthiness, the acting maritime inspector clears. Result: loss of commercial vessels has been steadily declining over the implementation period. Addendum 7200 2. Project damage and resulting in the ship capsizing. Rescue teams are unable to prevent the vessel from sinking. Remaining vessels are quickly recalled. Codename: Sea Nuke. Denied. Vetoed by Overwatch Command.
Okay, so am I to understand that right this right here, this implementation period is when they started doing this, like releasing fish into the ocean?
Codename: Convenient Flag. Ongoing. Summary: see below. Result: loss of commercial vessels has been steadily declining over the implementation period. Addendum 7200 2. Project Convenient Flag. The Foundation External Affairs and Intelligence Agency, after negotiating with the Panama Maritime Authority, established a special SCP-F designation for a class of merchant ships registered in Panama. This class is available for containment use only, and have relaxed requirements for vessel size, shape, and build quality. As part of SCP-7200 containment operations, the Foundation has established 4 facilities in Panama: 1 registration depot, 1 hatchery, 2 farms, with a combined approximate area of 150,000 meters squared. The fish production facilities are capable of raising tens of millions of oceanic fish annually. Within the registration depot, Foundation maritime inspectors oversee the registration of SCP-F class merchant vessels. Due to the specific nature of this class, many steps in the registration of conventional merchant ships do not apply. For instance, ships have no requirement for safety or construction certificates due to their small size. As SCP-F class vessels lack equipment for radio transmissions, signal suppression is unnecessary during SCP-7200 events. At maturity, fish are transported from farm facilities into the registration depot. In accordance with international maritime law, a Panamanian flag and the respective ship registration number are applied onto each fish. Upon confirming the vessel's seaworthiness, the acting maritime inspector clears the fish for release into the open ocean. Addendum 7200 3. Current situation. SCP-7200 events have continued to increase in frequency. However, due to the implementation of Project Convenient Flag, more than 99.98% of merchant vessels in international waters are SCP-F class, which has reduced the disappearance of civilian ships to less than 0.3 vessels per year. Okay, I think that does it today. Thank you for...
Okay. Yeah, I thought that ending was gonna switch what my answer was, but yeah. Okay, so the you remember the plane? The plane that allegedly vanished in the sky when the things were swirling around it, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, and the plane vanished out of the sky. I'm thinking the same thing is taking place here, except on the ocean. I mean, at one point it sounds like it's the Bermuda and or the Devil's Triangle type events, but this seems all those flag and those hit points, you know what I'm saying, if that's where all these occurrences were, then that kind of rules out those triangles, unless there's more that we weren't told about. But this thing seems to be moving around and grabbing specific ships for a specific reason. And I'm wondering, that's why I'm like really wondering what's on the containers, because nothing's being spoke about on containers up until the end when we get, if they're talking about fish. But I don't think I heard anything about what was in the containers prior to this. But at the same time, I don't think it's about, well, maybe I don't know. It's just kind of hard. It's kind of hard to really draw a conclusion as to whatever is doing it, what it wants off the ship, or does it want just the ship itself? Does it want the people on the ship? Because we see here we got civilian ships, meaning we got people on these ships. See what I'm saying? So they're trying to cut down on this. I mean, of course, they do want to cut down on the vessels. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure these are different type, more expensive, whatever. So they pretty much throw out a whole bunch of little tugboat type junts and still make their moves. And it's like, okay, well, you take this, then whatever. But it's so long as you're not taking people, we're cool with that, right? Which is, I get it. I definitely understand that. As far as numerology is concerned, definitely military. You know what I'm saying? This is military operations going on here. Definitely, most definitely when they get involved, because this is, we got ships coming up missing, so we know what's going on there. The situation in totality could be argumentative as to what's truly going on, right? I don't see any positives here other than, resourceful, using the SCPFs. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all. That's pretty much all we gonna get with this. Cause of course, you know they're holding out. Yeah. Definitely holding out with the intel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to go back and kind of like what did he say? Because now you're giving us fish, but you just released these fish back into the ocean. So we got war in the ocean, from what I understand, with the Nomos and these mermen and mermaid that's been popping up all over the place. And of course there are things that's taking place under the ocean, or in the ocean rather, that they don't really talk about. Of course, it's all misdirection from the ocean and the skies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at the sun, because the sun kicking butt on the dome. You know what I'm saying? It's going down above you. And then in your oceans, in your very oceans, you know what I'm saying, it's going down in the water. So the water, you know what I'm saying, it's not safe to be in the water. And for certain species on the planet, on the surface, it's not safe to be outside up under the sun. You feel me? Because it's busting. The sun is busting. Getting with it out there. You know what I'm talking about? Getting with it out there. With it. with it. Cerveza. So with it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just thinking this is alien right here, though. I mean, I'm just thinking automatically like alien. Like, these things are coming up missing. These ships are coming up missing. People are coming up missing. So my answer is like, it's extraterrestrial. It's alien. Like, whatever's going on here has something to do with extraterrestrial. Maybe the Greys down there snatching ships up. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's the Greys snatching people up still. Snatching your people up. You feel me? I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's weird. Thrax. This weird right here, bro. I mean, I'm still gonna think on it. Y'all know me, I think on it. You know what I mean? Even after the video over with, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something ring on me, even 4 or 5 days later, you know what I'm saying, I'm still thinking on these things, because I'm really interested in the information and really trying to get down to the bottom of, like, really what the hell is going on out here. as far as all these creatures are concerned. I mean, because I know there's a lot of them that don't supposed to be on this planet, and that's just what it is, and that part's about to be exposed. So I'm just pretty much doing my part, you know what I'm saying? What the universe sent me to do is to get into this and kind of give different perspectives and give people a better chance to see the unknown, and that's right in your face, like the hidden in plain sight, directly in your face, and you take it for a joke until it's right there and it's like, oh my goodness gracious, but at that point it's too late for you, versus us that's kind of into it and we see it like, oh Lord, and we know exactly what to do, you know what I mean? We get loaded it out, go get a bucket of water, splash some fresh water, you know what I'm saying? We go do, we get busy. These things come to get busy. They're not coming to play with nobody. So to those that don't believe, you better hope. I'm going to say it like that. For those that don't believe, you know what I'm saying, or don't want to believe that this stuff is 100, you better hope it ain't 1,000. You better hope it ain't. Because if it is, boy, are you going to be in trouble. As for me and the Catamates, nah. We going to be out here busting right along with them, cousin. You know what I mean? We gets it in over here in the academy. That's why it's the academy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're in the face of adversity over here. This is not the nursery, you know what I'm saying? So, yes. We gonna keep our head on the swivel. We gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, we gonna make sure that we keep ourselves spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected, not letting the world drive us crazy, correct? You know what I mean? We definitely gonna keep that busting. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna keep it busting. We definitely gonna keep vibing high in the green, you know what I'm saying? It's green light energy, baby, you know what I mean? It's green light energy, and we gonna keep it busting, and we gonna keep spreading the message. We gonna keep bringing it out. We gonna keep dropping these bowls on Shadow Law, because we don't care, because they shouldn't have lied in the motherfucking beginning anyway. You shouldn't have lied. You just shouldn't have lied. You brought us over here. You brought us over here. You trying to make us look crazy. You feel me? Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all literally be trying to make us look like we just don't know what the, like, what? We may be off here and there, but at the same time, you know what I mean? When we be able to pull them strings together and tie things together, man, it's no denying it when the strings start tying. Come on, bro. If I can walk right in and grab the string and do that, bro, you got hoes all in your story. That's point blank. So we gonna come in, sew this thing up real quick and let you know this is what you did wrong, and this is how we caught you, and this is why it's supposed to be, because universal law says that you're supposed to put it out there for us to find it, and we have found it. And we're bringing it out for the people. Don't be mad at us. It's the rules, baby, and we playing by the rules, okay? Playing by the rules, Shadow Law. We're going to continue to play by the rules, Shadow Law. By the rules. Okay, mates, I hope y'all enjoyed that video right there. We shall return. I'm sure Stapleton has more for us to go through. I'm looking forward to bringing out some of this etymology, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into some etymology, y'all. I'm just trying to get us some of them. Well, we going to see, because they do be having some fancy words that we be having to look at. So hopefully we got some good, you know, some good numerology coming up, and some etymology coming up, and we definitely got more SCPs coming up. We got several channels that we've been bouncing through here. Salute to all the channels that's continuing to bring out the SCP work, because we are securing, containing, and protecting our minds. Peace.